Bro, oh my God. I can't believe this. I can't believe the title that I'm reading right now, y'all. And I know a lot of y'all probably like, bro, what type of title is, bro? This is real. I really can't make this stuff up, bro. I mean, it's a beautiful thing bringing in life, of course. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful thing bringing in life, okay? I ain't going to judge, okay? I'm going to be judgment free on this one, right? But it's crazy. Like, it is very crazy. But I'm going to leave this down for all of my parents below, okay? Y'all let me know. What would you do if you found out? I know a lot of y'all probably have this situation happen already. But what if you found out that your daughter was pregnant? What would you do? Let me know down below. Let's get into this reaction video and see what's going on, man. Make sure if y'all enjoyed it, y'all give this video a huge like because it's gonna get crazy, man.
I got pregnant at 14 and had my son at 15. I took the pregnancy test. It said positive. I was in shock. For most of my pregnancy, I was hiding it. I thought that I was gonna get kicked out, and I thought it was gonna be me and my son against the world. I get hate comments just saying all kinds of things about me, my family, and me and my son. People hate on my baby. How do you hate on a baby?
I was terrified to tell my parents.
When I found out she was pregnant, I was disappointed. It was really hard on the two of us.
I was gonna say, I know it had to have been hard because just think about it, like, this is your baby. She just became a teenager. So she's about what? About to be possibly, yeah, like a freshman in high school, probably had her baby while she was a sophomore. You know, and I actually had somebody like that at school. And I'm not going to say, I don't think people were trying to bash you, if that makes sense. People probably was just like their parent. You know how she said, I was just very disappointed, you know, and that's probably the best thing that she can say on national television or just throughout a platform like this, because any other words could have been very harmful, especially to her daughter with all the other probably bullying that she got by having a baby that young, you know?
Do you blame yourself for her pregnancy?
I know they hit.
Okay, we're gonna have breakfast. Sincere, we're gonna have waffles and fruit. Yummy. I'm Destiny, and I got pregnant at 14 and had my son at 15. My son's name is Sincere Corday, and he's 1 year old. I make Sincere breakfast, and then he kind of plays all day. Strawberries. And then I get him dressed and ready for the day, and we just have fun.
She has a handsome young man right there, man. Young king, man. You know, blessed that she was able to bring in life, because I know a lot of my women out there, like, I know it's difficult bringing a life on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Just going through the whole thing of pregnancy, especially with her being that young and going through them type of problems within her body. I know it was very scary. You know what I'm saying? Not just for her, but also her parents. You get what I'm saying? But I know that pregnancy is a scary thing in general. I know a lot of you all probably down below can tell us all just the story of just possibly how you went through your pregnancy, your friends, or family. It's just amazing, man. And one thing I got to sit here to do is to salute to all my queens out there, because everybody that's on this earth was born by a mother, was birthed by a mother. There's over 1 billion some people in this world. To know over 1 billion women gave birth is wild. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know as men, we carry a lot, but man, to carry life and bring life into this world, like it's just something amazing. So I salute to all the queens out there, that's all the mothers, soon to be, whoever, all the women in general, man. I salute y'all, because the pressure that y'all carry just daily, let alone when you're carrying a child. I just know it's a lot, man. I just know it's a lot, and I'm here just to let you know that I support you all, okay?
Yummy. You wanna touch the camera? I met my son's dad at school. We had just moved to Texas. He was one of my first friends, so we started hanging out. Come on, let's go upstairs. We were dating for about 3 or 4 months before I got pregnant. Brush. Good job. I took the pregnancy test, and it said positive. There was 2 lines. Get those teeth clean. Brush, brush, brush. There you go. You want to brush my teeth? I was kind of in shock. It didn't really hit me. A few days later is when I really realized that test isn't mine. I'm pregnant. I was so very disappointed in myself. You want to get ready for today? Because your aunties are coming over. You got to look nice. For most of my pregnancy, I was hiding it, or at least I was trying to hide it from the world and from family and friends. It's like, how do you wrap your mind around the fact that a 14-year-old is pregnant? My sister was the first person who I told I was pregnant. She was disappointed and like, you're stupid. Why would you do that? Look what you got yourself into. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna tell mom?
When I found out she was pregnant, I was disappointed. It was tough. And our relationship changed as well.
I'm gonna be honest. I told y'all, I know that she had to go through it. I know for a fact that she had to go through it because that's something I would have told my homies. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I'm not even finna make it seem like that I'm just finna be this completely positive type of person, you know. But if I was that age and I was close to her age, or if that was my little sister and she got pregnant at that age, I would have been telling her the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. It's just a different time that we living in. You know what I'm saying? Like, back when our great grandparents was alive, being pregnant at 14 and 13 and 12 and 15 was normal. I know a lot of you all probably can have a story about the age that, you know, your mother parents had them, your great grandmother, your grandmother, what time they had them, or just even yourself. If you're, you know, elder, born in the, like, you know, the 1980s and below, you probably had the same type of story. You know, it just, things were different back then, with segregation and things like that. But now it's just like life is different, and having a kid this young can be very frowned upon. And I know it wasn't planned, so everybody's reaction is going to be, girl, you re crazy. I can't say that rhetorical word, but y'all know what I'm trying to say here. You know, but I know that her mother had a lot more to say than what she's showing that she had to say. But outside of that, I feel her 100%. I feel her. Like, I feel everybody in the family by, girl, you really serious right now? You had the nerve to tell you 14, you out here doing this, you ain't tell nobody, man. Man, it's just crazy.
It was really hard on the two of us.
I can't even say I was excited.
Man, being a father.
What is she gonna do? What is her plan?
Sincere. I was staying with my boyfriend at the time. No, that's not food, Sincere.
Whoa. My bad for pausing it. But hold on. Did she just say she was staying with her boyfriend at 14? Or was this after she had the kid or something? Like, I don't know. Because it seemed like she got kicked out of the house. Like, that's probably what everything went on the way it went on. I guess she's going to give a story. Let me stop pausing to figure out. My bad.
This is for your hair. I see my mom's car pull up, and I had no idea that she was coming. Nope. Oh no! I thought she was gonna come over and start yelling at me, or I had no idea what was gonna happen.
I just took a pregnancy test over, and she said, I'm already pregnant, you know, I don't need to take this test. And I'm like, I need to see and know that you are pregnant.
She asked me, Destiny, come take this pregnancy test. And sure enough, it came up positive. I was so shocked when she pulled out the baby clothes. She was just congratulating us and saying that she loves me. It was just not what I expected at all.
I want her to be safe and let her know that she does have the support from her family.
You know where those go, huh? Where do
That's
those
good.
go? Those go on your feet?
I don't condone of it, but there's nothing we could do, and you have to come to realization that,
Okay, Sincere.
yeah, my child is having a baby, but it still takes time.
There goes Papa Dot and Lollipop.
What's up, little man?
Hey, Mom.
Oh my gosh.
I can make you guys some tea. Give Lollipop a hug. Give her a hug. Aww.
Oh, you want to go play ball, huh? Okay, you ready? All right, let's go
Looking
play
like
ball.
his mama.
Come on.
You can drink tea, right?
Caffeine free, right?
She's having twins.
There's a boy and a girl.
I'm so excited. Sincere gets to have two cousins at the same time. She was there when I took my pregnancy test, and so I ran into her room and I was like, look, like there's two lines.
So like, how did mom react?
I was just so scared to tell her. Like,
We didn't get the reaction we all expected.
I know
Oh.
nothing like how we expected.
I thought Destiny was gonna get kicked to the curb.
Oh,
She is strict.
that's facts. At least the father.
Do you
Man.
blame yourself for her pregnancy?
I heard Destiny say something like, "My mom is so strict. She's so strict." That's when I feel like, did I do something wrong? Or was
Thank you. Let me finish this.
I too strict? Or should I have allowed her to run rapid in the streets? Or am I in some form responsible for her getting pregnant at a young age?
I'm gonna tell y'all parents this right now, man. And this is something I learned. This is something I tell my mom as well. Sometimes you can just be too overbearing as a parent. I know a lot of you all can agree with that, but you have to understand that sometimes it's just like it's a different world. Like I see both ends. I see the parent side and I see the kid side. You know, it's a different world than we live in to just letting your kids go and do the things that possibly she did when she was younger. You can't just get out here and go in the streets and just do random things at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so much trafficking, kids getting kidnapped. It's just all different types of factors that play. And she's a beautiful young woman as well. You know what I'm saying? So I know that she and her parents want the protection and want to be there with her, you know, through every step to make sure that she is not put in a situation like that, you know, so they can lead to being way more strict than usual, you know, and that's something that can go wrong. And that is something I was, you know, also trying to tell my mother, you know, my younger siblings, this thing is that like you have to meet them halfway because, you know, you don't want them to follow in the same footsteps. Obviously you did. But what a lot of parents have a hard realizing is that you're doing the same thing that your parents did to you. You know, and a lot of y'all think about that. Just think about how your parents was growing up. You know, like, oh, my mama let me go outside. My mama let me go to parties, but she was really strict. So I had to sneak out. I tried to do this. I tried to do that. So you reacted to your environment and it was influenced in the decisions that you made and why you ended up in the position that you were in. You know, so you just always enforcing them boundaries sometimes can be overbearing to someone when they're in an environment that is also, I say like the environment is also influencing them. Like your kid doesn't just learn and be held responsible when they're in your home. They have to go to school, possibly for 7 to 8 hours a day. They got after school activities. So throughout them days and times that you're not around them, they're holding themselves accountable. And that depends on your environment, what school they go to, what you know, what county I live in, and not everybody is the same. You know, some people they have a different effect on life. Some people have, you know, like let's say if you in the hood, a lot of people is millionaires that grew up in the hood. A lot of people are not. Everybody react different off of their environment. You know, so a lot of times it's not just your fault. It's just the way of life, parents. You know, but a lot of the times the environment has a lot to do because you can only hold your kid responsible and be up under your kid when they're in your presence. But outside of that, they're at school for 7 hours, but about 9 if they're doing after school activities. So do you really feel like your kid and the teachers at the school are going to watch after your kid as much as you love your kid? No. So let's get into this. So that's probably why she feel the way she feel.
Hi, Sincere.
We're back.
From playing.
We had fun.
Hi, baby. I thought that I was gonna get kicked out, and I thought it was gonna be me and my son against the world.
I understand that fear because with me being the enforcer, but when I found out you were pregnant, I was like, no way in the world would I abandon you. I knew that the world would be against you, and everyone would talk about you and shame you, and I wasn't gonna let that happen in your home. So I made the decision that I'm gonna fight for her, and I'm gonna make sure that she has everything that she needs. You know, my youngest child, who I did not expect to have a baby, is pregnant.
Hey, that was an emotional speech, boy. That almost caught me to tears. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Just when you know, being a father as well. All my men out there, you know, like it's just, you know, it's difficult possibly bringing in life at their young age. And not and you know that the world is against you. Like I said, we live in a totally different time in life. Like nothing is the same like it used to be. So it's not okay to do things like this anymore to society. You know, in reality, like things happen. But I love that mother's response. You know, like I was feeling away, but I know that the entire world was going to be against you. And if I could have your back, I know that we both can make this happen. You know what I'm saying? And they're just lovely. Like a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of parents watching this right now. Hey, she out here killing some of y'all and parenting. You know, it's just a matter of just learning when the situation comes, because, you know, at a time like this, I know it was probably also nerve-wracking on her. Like she said, she thought she was gonna have to get kicked out and hit or talked down on because everybody else was talking down on her. But the person that mean the most to her really said the opposite. You know, I mean, me, I would have been like, oh, it's her decision to keep the kid or not. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a different time of story.
I love them to death, just like I love all my kids, my wife, and everything.
Sincere, oh my goodness. I just love that he's here. He adds to the family.
I love you.
Thank you, He's so sweet.
Mommy, you're my favorite person ever.
When you're 14, you can't get a job. So I was trying to use YouTube to become a source of income so that I can provide for my son. I just wanted to be able to connect with other teen moms around the world so that other teen moms can see that they're not alone. I get hate, nasty comments. People hate on my baby. How do you hate on a baby? Take some steps, Sincere. Okay. There's nothing really I can do about it but know who I am and not get discouraged by it. I don't encourage others to get pregnant young, but I personally don't regret getting pregnant young. Sincere changed a lot of things for me, and if it weren't for me getting pregnant young, I don't think my life would have turned out how it is right now. The future holds a lot for us. We won't be missing out on anything.
Blessings to her and her family. You know what I'm saying? Like the baby's here. There's really no turning back or anything like that. I know me, if I would have been her age and I would have been ready to have a kid, boy, I would have been like, look, we can go to the chop shop or something. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all might try to cancel me for that, but I know a lot of y'all probably think like me. I couldn't have did it, you know, but shout out to this strong queen for bringing life, healthy life into this world. And, you know, I see that she has a YouTube channel as well. So yeah, I can go show some love to her YouTube channel and just be her support, because I know it has to be difficult, you know, and I feel like that she really has a story that not only encourages others in a positive way to tell their parents when things happen, but not so much, like she said, influence you to do it, you know, and that's one of the biggest messages that at least I got from this entire story. So if y'all received the same, make sure to hit that like button, man. 1 like equals 1,000 prayers and blessings for this family and this, you know, handsome young man and just their life and their future. You know what I'm saying? And till then, we'll see you all tomorrow.